Hey guys, I'm Sajnog, founder of the New Rules of Marksmanship. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to build a proper shooting stance. Let's go ahead and get started.
Joining me now is retired Navy SEAL sniper, Sajnog.
Proper shooting stance is really important when it comes to shooting because it's literally the base, it's the foundation of your shooting platform. Everything you do builds on the way up. So I'm going to teach you a few steps that are important for you to take every time you shoot a firearm from the standing position. And this is going to apply whether you're shooting a pistol or a carbine. So the first thing I want you to learn how to do is find your natural point of aim. Your natural point of aim is where your body is naturally pointing when you're pointing your gun. So if I have my pistol out and I were to just close my eyes and relax my hips, I open my eyes and my natural point of aim is just off of the camera here a little bit. The way you adjust this is going to be with your base, with your lower body. Get into your shooting stance the way you normally shoot. Close your eyes, you're going to breathe and relax. And it's important that you relax your hips. That's normally where the problem is. A lot of times when people shoot, they will shoot in, say, a position like this right here. At first it looks good. It looks like, I'm pointing naturally right at the camera, at my target. But in fact, if I just relax my hips, I am pointing way over here to this side. So that means that every time I shoot the gun, it recoils, and I'm going to exaggerate this, but it recoils up. I'm going to have to fight back from where I'm naturally going to move towards, which is my natural point of aim, and then bring the gun back. So if I want to shoot faster or more accurately, I need to perfect my natural point of aim. I need to bring that in. In this case, it's really easy to do. All I need to do is turn my toe in from my back leg here. So now, just by turning that toe in, I am pointing at the camera, and let's say I close my eyes, breathe, relax, I relax my hips, and I open my eyes, and I'm still just a little bit off right there. But you can see my hips are pointed. So now I'm a little bit off to the other side. All I would need to do is take my right foot there and just turn my toes out slightly, and now I've got my natural point of aim. So now everything is naturally pointing at my target that I want to shoot, and that's really going to be beneficial to help you shoot faster and more accurately. So every time you shoot, I want you to try to get to your natural point of aim. Now, a lot of times in a shooting situation, you may not be in that perfect stance with your natural point of aim, but just keep in mind that you can move your feet at any point. Let's say, for instance, I was in this other stance over here where somebody came up and I need to shoot this person with my blue gun. So I draw my pistol and I point at them. Well, my natural point of aim is still over here. But what I want to do while I'm shooting is start to move my body and my hips so I'm lined up with my target. And hey, guess what? If I have a target that opens up over here, I'm just going to open up my natural point of aim to point where I can address both of those threats. Okay, so that's the first thing, natural point of aim. It's super important. The next thing that I want to talk about are some critical things when you build any shooting platform. And the first one of those is bone support. Your bones are naturally supporting your weapon, meaning you're not using your muscles to hold your weapon in place. When I build with my lower body, I want to build my legs so there's supporting structure all the way from my feet, all the way through my hips, into my shoulders, into my arms. A lot of times people, when they shoot, they will extend their arms out and push the gun out like that. Now, if I do that, if I go from where I shoot like this to extending out here, I am now using muscle, small muscles in my shoulder to support the weapon system, and I don't want to do that. Because one of the other critical components to building any shooting platform is that you have muscular relaxation. What that means essentially is, if you can think about gripping the gun, you want to grip the gun hard, but you don't want to be shaking, okay? You don't want anything to be tense. When you shoot, you should be relaxed and in the flow of shooting, and you want to do that through muscular relaxation. So those are the three components that I want you to remember each time you build any shooting platform. Again, I'm going to be going over the standing, but again, any shooting position, be it kneeling, prone, make sure you have a good natural point of aim, you have good bone support, and then you have muscular relaxation, okay? Those are all critical. Now let's talk about the shooting platform with the pistol, and what I teach is the modified ISOSCELES shooting position. And what that means is I'm going to use the geometric power of the triangle to build my base of support and also then build my upper body position through using the power of the triangle. What I want you to do is start off with your feet about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit more, and then drop your strong side leg backwards. So when I say strong side leg, this is your strong hand. If you're right-handed, it's going to be your right leg, okay? So I'm going to drop that back till it's just about in line with the heel of my left foot, okay? And you put a slight bend in your knees because you don't want to be locked out and rigid. You always want your shooting platform to be as mobile as possible. Now from here, what I do is I just feel back and forth and kind of sense how my body feels in this position. Like, could I stand here all day in this position and shoot if I needed to? Well, I really can't. It just doesn't feel comfortable in my hips. So what I need to do is I rotate my left heel out a little bit and rotate my right toes out a little bit as well. That basically equalizes my natural point of aim, so I'm still shooting directly at my target that I'm shooting at. So I've got that slight bend in my knees. Now the next thing I want to do is just put my nose over my toes, which means I'm just leaning forward. Now if you look at this, this is basically a fighting stance. So if I was gonna fight and punch somebody, I have power coming all the way from my back leg, all the way through my core, through my upper body, and I'm ready to punch right here, okay? So if somebody was gonna come tackle you straight on from in front, how would you be standing? It should look something like this. Now keep in mind, everybody's gonna be a little different. Everyone watching this video, your body is different than mine. The way your joints move and the way they articulate with each other, it's all different. Again, this is just a starting position. So I come here and I've got that slight bend in my knees, my nose over my toes, and then I want to keep my head up erect, and I want to bring my sights up to my eyes. So this I'm totally erect. Now I'm nose over my toes. So I'm able to look down across the top of my sights, but what I'm not doing is I'm not straight up and then bringing my head down to my sights like that, okay? So don't do that. Bring the gun up to your eyes and lean forward. And this is my shooting position right here with the pistol. Couple things to keep in mind. The barrel of the gun should basically be in line with your spine because the middle of my body is where the support is. When I talk about the two different triangles and that geometric support is, my lower body has a triangle which is slightly offset to the right, and then my upper body, because I'm right-handed, offsets a triangle slightly to the left, and those you want to interlock. And then right down the middle of that is your line of strength that you want to use to be able to shoot your gun effectively. So the last thing I want you to keep in mind, and I talked about this earlier very briefly, is your shoulders. I want you to pack your shoulders in. So here's what I mean by that. I mentioned when some people shoot, they extend their gun out like this. They push their shoulders out, thinking if I can get my muzzle 1 more inch closer to my target, I'm gonna be that much more accurate. Well, it's not gonna be that much more accurate. What you want to do is you wanna use your chest and your back muscles, those large muscles, rather than your deltoid muscles to support the gun. So if I'm pushed out like this, I'm using my deltoid muscles. But if I take my shoulders and pack them in, now I can really feel my back muscles engage, and that's what I want you to do. Engage those back muscles. Do it by simply going from an extended position, pull it back to there, And there, again, I can feel my back muscles are engaged. And that's what you want to do. It's going to be a much more stable position. This way, when you shoot the pistol, what's going to happen is the line of that energy that comes back is going to come straight back, straight through your arms, which are going to be straight, okay? So don't have a bend in your arms. If you do it properly, all the energy will come back into your shoulders, and that will translate all the way down through your body. So that is an effective shooting position with a pistol. Now, one last thing I just want to share with you very quickly is what that looks like with a carbine and the importance of keeping your shooting positions the same no matter what weapon system you're using. Sometimes you need to transition from one weapon system to the other. The importance here is keeping those the same. So I want you to look at this and see what happens when I transition from my pistol, which I just showed you, to my rifle, and look at how similar the positions are. So I'm going to get into my shooting position with the pistol. Okay, so here's how I'm going to shoot with the pistol. Now, I'm going to put this away with trying to move as little as possible. But here's my shooting position with the carbine. Okay? Here's my shooting position with the pistol. And here's my position with the carbine. Nothing moves. And that's really important if you want speed between your transitions. So if I'm training with my pistol in a different position, I'm also training with my carbine. Keep those things in mind. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, keep paving your path to perfection. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed watching that video. And if you did, I put together my top 3 videos for learning to shoot at home, and I want to give those to you absolutely free. Now, all you have to do is click the iCard that just popped up, or you can go to chrissajnog.com/free videos, and I will send you not only those top 3 videos that I have for learning to shoot at home, but I will also send you a free PDF copy of my New Rules of Marksmanship manifesto. Click the card, go to chrissajnog.com/free videos so I can send you those videos. Keep paving your path to perfection, guys.